Hi, I'm Jen from Canon and I'd like to introduce you to the new Canon EOS R10. The EOS R10 is Canon's new mid-range mirrorless camera and is perfect for the traveler or family photographer or the creative photographer who's just starting out. In this video, we're going to take a look around the R10 and discuss some of its headline features. When you pick up the camera, one of the things you'll notice is how lightweight and compact this body is. It's not much bigger than the Canon's entry-level mirrorless, the EOS M50. Whilst it's small in size, the grip of the R10 feels great and the main dial on top is in easy reach for changing modes quickly. On the back of the camera, we have the flip-out varied angled LCD screen with full touch controls. Packs away nicely to protect the screen while the camera's in your bag. Up here we have the AF joystick, which makes moving around the AF points super easy. On top we have the new multifunction shoe. You may recognize this from the EOS R3. This is compatible with a new range of accessories which are smaller and more lightweight. This is because they're powered by the battery of the camera itself rather than having their own batteries. On top you'll notice all of the controls and dials. There are a lot of options built into this body, which is great. It's not going to hold back the creative photographer, but rather designed to grow with you. On the side, you see we have the inputs for HDMI, USB-C for charging, and also for data transfer. There's also inputs for a remote control and one of the connecting external microphones. On the front, we have another brand new feature, which is the MFAF switch. This is designed for you to easily toggle between manual focus and autofocus. There's also a customizable button here which you can assign to your shooting preference, giving you quick access to a certain feature. On the camera at the moment we have one of the new RFS lenses. This one here is the RF 18 to 45mm. Really compact and lightweight lens, which makes the R10 kit easy to travel and take with you on the go. The new RFS lenses have been designed specifically to get the most out of your APS-C sensor, which is built into the EOS R10. You can use all of these lenses on full frame cameras in the EOS R range, so if you do decide to upgrade down the track to a full frame camera, you can still use these lenses. Finally, on the bottom of the camera, you'll see we have the battery compartment. The EOS R10 takes a battery which is the LPE17. It has previously been used in DSLRs and mirrorless cameras in the past, so if you are updating your camera, you might be able to use one of the old batteries in this new camera. In the battery compartment is also where you'll find the SD card slot. Now that we've taken a look at the outside of the camera, I'm going to run you through some of the key features that makes the EOS R10 a great option for people looking to up their content game, whether they're shooting stills or movies. The R10 and the enthusiast level R7 are the first APS-C censored cameras from Canon in the new EOS R mirrorless system. APS censored cameras are sometimes referred to as crop sensor cameras. This is due to their smaller sensor size, which allows the camera itself to be smaller and more affordable while still capturing beautiful imagery and videos. There has been so much innovation in the camera industry over the last couple of years, especially as mirrorless cameras continue to evolve. With the EOS R10, we see a lot of this new technology available on an APS-C size sensor for the very first time at a more accessible price point. One feature we're seeing on APS-C censored cameras for the first time is advanced subject tracking, which is revolutionary for those who are shooting moving subjects. Whether it's animals, humans, or vehicles you're capturing, the camera is able to detect a variety of subjects and track them as they move through the frame, ensuring you get sharp focus where you want it and freeing the photographer up to focus on the composition. Advanced tracking works in both stills and video mode, and all the footage you're capturing is crisp and clear. So if you're shooting fast-moving subjects like wildlife or sport, the R10 can shoot at 23 frames per second continuous shooting speed to capture the decisive moment. These are full resolution raw images with no loss of quality, and the R10 will even adjust the autofocus and auto exposure between every shot. Plus, with raw burst setting mode, there is 0.5 seconds of pre-shooting. In this mode, the R10 will not only capture 23 frames per second, but it will also capture all of the action from half a second before you press the button. With this mode, you'll never feel like you've just missed the moment. For all our videographers out there, the EOS R10 can capture clips at 4K 60p for beautiful high quality movies. You can also slow things down and shoot at full HD 120p if you're after more of that cinematic slow motion look. There's also a few new features built into the EOS R10 to make it easier to get great content. Panorama shot mode lets you capture a series of images which are stitched together for you in camera. This is perfect for capturing those beautiful landscapes. You can also use it when shooting vertically, for example, trying to fit in a tall building or a tower into the shot. For our macro photographers out there, there is now a feature built in called focus stacking. This feature will take a series of images at slightly different focal points, delivering a beautiful image full of detail which can't be captured in one frame. For many people, the R10 might be their first mirrorless camera after years of shooting on a DSLR. One big difference is that mirrorless cameras now have an electronic viewfinder rather than an optical viewfinder found on the DSLR cameras. To make this transition easier, the electronic viewfinder of the R10 has a special mode called OVF Viewfinder Assist. This adjusts the properties of the viewfinder to make it perform more like an optical viewfinder found on a traditional DSLR camera. Don't let the size of the EOS R10 fool you. This camera is packed with a lot of tech, which has only previously been available in a pro level body. We can't wait to see what you capture with the EOS R10. Get into your local store and check out the EOS R10 as soon as it's available.